So part 2 of how to boost your immune system and fight infection using the mnemonic virus. In the first part we talked about V for vagus nerve, which is the connection between your brain and your gut and the importance of our gut health. Part 2 we're going to talk about inflammation. Inflammation is so important that we bring this under control. Now there's 2 different types of inflammation. External inflammation, so that's what we can see. So if you burn yourself or you bruise yourself, you can actually see that you've hurt yourself. You can visibly see it. But there's also internal inflammation. It's the stuff that we can't see that can frequently steal our health. And that could be inflammation in our brain, in our joints, in our muscles, in our guts, wherever it happens to be. Now, inflammation in small quantities is a good thing. It's our body's response to fighting any foreign invader, whether that's infection or whether that is damage to our system. What happens from an inflammatory response perspective is that blood flows to the site that the body needs to heal, and with that blood comes white blood cells and all the supporting nutrients that are necessary to help your body fight the infection or undertake the healing process, whatever that may be. The problem we have is when we start feeding inflammation into our body. So we're constantly asking our body to respond and deal with inflammation that's inside. It's like lighting a fire in our body that we don't really need. And why does that matter? Because the more you are stressing your immune system, the less likely it's going to be able to respond effectively and quickly to something that is really worth fighting for, such as coronavirus. So it's really important that we don't feed our body stuff that causes inflammation. So what increases inflammation in our body? High levels of omega-6, so trans fats, really bad fats, and low levels of omega-3. So omega-3 is found in cold water fish, avocados and nuts. Processed foods also cause inflammation. Gum disease can cause inflammation. Sugar is a major contributor to inflammation and also a contributor to heart disease. Our stress levels, not managing the stress in our lives, will cause inflammation. And I know that for myself personally, if I was suffering from stress, it would visibly appear before I actually acknowledged it mentally, and it would appear in rashes or ulcers. So it's really important we focus on stress management, and pesticides that enter our food chain also can cause inflammation. How do we reduce inflammation in our bodies? Looking at making sure our omega-3 levels are optimal. As I said, you can look at focusing on consuming fish, including salmon, halibut, mackerel, tuna, or supplements that are in, and you need to focus on high quality supplements that have the right level of omega-3 in it. And ideally pure supplements that are made by Brain MD or others that are really appropriate for you. Also focus on limiting sugar in your diet, limiting the consumption of foods that are high in pesticides. Visit ewg.org to look at the top, the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15 foods, to focus on buying those foods that have the least amount of pesticides in, and where the Dirty Dozen are, try and buy organic where you can, and limit your consumption of processed foods. Thirdly, look at your probiotics, taking probiotics particularly if you know that your immune system may be compromised, and prebiotic foods. Flossing is really important, and looking after your gum health, so make sure you get yourself checked up with your dentist regularly, and also focusing on appropriate stress management techniques for you to reduce your stress levels. That's so important. That's one of the things that I know I didn't do. There's all sorts of stress management techniques you can do, including exercise. That's definitely an excellent one for me, as well as meditation, mindfulness exercises. Calm app is really good to calm your brain down. Looking at listening to music can boost your mood. Making sure that you change your environment. So if you're in a toxic culture that is causing high levels of stress, then look at ways in which you can approach that environment differently or get out of the environment that's causing the stress in the first place, as I did myself. So I hope this part 2 serves you, which is all about how can you boost your immune system and fight infection. If you'd like to find out more about how I can help you, then listen to all of the other parts in this series. There are 5 parts. Or if you go and click on the link below, you can register yourself for a free 30-minute coaching session to find out how I can help you boost your brain health and whole body well-being so that you can show up to be the best of who you want to be. My name is Dr. Ruth Mary Allen. I'm a certified brain health coach and high performance coach. Look after yourself. Thank you.